Hey everybody, welcome to the tower. Welcome back to the tower, if the case may be that. I'm glad you made it here today, and I'm glad we get to meet here yet again. So, what do we do here? Well, I do tower moments for tarot readings. It's kind of obvious on the channel, but I feel like sometimes the video might autoplay, and maybe you don't know what you're watching. So you do now. How do we do it? Well, here we go. We do 2 cards from the Major Arcana deck, just like this, to find out your overall tower moment reading. And then we look at the clarification cards. We'll do 3, 2, and 3. We'll look at the bottom of the deck for 1 more piece of information, and then we will turn this over for 2 more pieces of information, and we will be done. Pretty simple overall. Hopefully it's short and to the point. These are tower moment readings. Remember that. They're not friendly. They're not fluffy. They're not... they're usually kind of, on the darker side of life, so be prepared for that. There are no star signs here. Everybody gets to play, and these messages are all timeless. So I don't know when you're watching this video. Today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. Whenever you're watching this is when the universe wanted you to see this for a particular reason. So, if it doesn't resonate right now, which is possible, because there are no star signs or anything like that, and it is possible this doesn't resonate. Before you click off the channel forever, I would ask that you go to the video section of the channel and just start scrolling down, and maybe you find a tarot reading that applies to you, that pulls you in, that makes you go, huh, oh yeah, that's why I'm here on this channel, because you're here for a reason. If I can help you, I hope I can help you. If I can't, well, get help somewhere. All right? Okay, well, let's get started. Justice on this side of the tower means there's chaos in your life, and things are out of balance, not very fair. Now, life isn't fair. Generally, it isn't fair. Sometimes we just get slammed with surprise evils, and we don't even know why, or there's no reason for it. But this is a particular unfairness that is probably able to be fixed. Okay, when this shows up in the tarot reading on this side of the tower, this is usually something that's artificial, usually something that's being done to you. Okay, and you know it. And if this resonates with you, you're probably just nodding your head, going, "Yeah, this is kind of crap." Anyway, that leads right to your tower moment. And the tower moment leads to the Fool card. So the Fool card is like, think of a brand new slate. Just kind of a new adventure, clean slate. Just like, I don't know where this road goes, but I'm going to take it. That's what the Fool does. It's just full of confidence, full of spark and energy, and I'm just going to go that direction, and I have no idea where I'm going. So this tower moment pretty much sets you back to square one on something, and I think you're okay with that. If I were to stop this reading right now, I'd say you're totally okay with starting over somewhere else. The Moon and the Empress are at the bottom of the deck card, so I did these 2 earlier, but, I did these 2 out of order, like I said, but it's still here. We're still good. And the Empress here is the energy of fixing your garden, allowing new things to grow. The Moon card here is all about, I don't know where to go next, but the Empress under it says, you're going to figure it out. You're going to try something new. This feels like a fresh start kind of read. All right, let's clarify a little bit. Get back on track here. Yeah, six of Swords, chaos and disorder, which doesn't help us at all because that's what the Justice card said. 4 of Wands. This is a home thing. Are you miserable at home? Probably. And the Ace of Wands. So this is something that is draining all of your energy. Oh yeah, this is definitely a relationship reading. I'm guessing it is. It feels like you're doing all the work, and they're sitting on their couch, playing on their phone or playing a game or being online all day while you're at work, and then or all night and up all night and sleep all day, whatever. You get this is just not how it was supposed to be. That's what I'm trying to say. This was not how it was supposed to be, and how you feel right now is there's no peace. It's just stress. It's just a madness that you can't even seem to get away from. It's like a thick slime over your whole body. You just can't scrub enough to get it off, because this is the feeling that it wasn't supposed to be this way. I shouldn't be here. I don't want to be here. I have no love for this anymore. I have no energy for this. This is not happy. I just feel gross. I feel just yuck, right? That's exactly how this feeling is. And when there's no balance, things feel kind of gross pretty quick. Tower moment. Yeah, Four of Cups. They're going to ignore you. And King of Swords. Haven't seen you in a while, King. You're going to ignore you. You're going to want something from them. You're going to kind of hit a boundary. All right? And you're going to say, I'm going to need you to do this while I'm gone or I'm at work. And they are going to not hear a thing you said. They don't care about you at all. I mean, this relationship might have started good, but it's not good anymore. So they ignore you, and then the King of Swords pops up when the tower hits, and you know exactly what you need to do. That's right, the Fool card shows up. The Fool card, which, 9 of Pentacles, that's a great card to show up with the Fool, sure. The 10 of Wands, yeah, okay. It's obvious in the Queen of Swords. The Queen and the King of Swords show up at the bottom of this reading here. This basically says, you can't live like this anymore, friend. You can't. I know I can say it all day and it's real easy, but you can't live like this anymore. There is somebody in your life that is living in your place that has no business being there. They're taking your resources, your food, your money, your time. You can't do anything. You don't even want to go in the house anymore. And I'm getting these readings kind of a lot because I feel like the people who are meant to get this message aren't getting them. And courage and confidence is tough. This is, it's easy to say. I know that. I know it's easy to tell people, you need to break up with this person. Okay? It's easy to say that. But to do it takes time, takes effort, takes confidence, takes courage, takes all of this stuff. You got to build up to it because, that's just emotional damage here. But you have to. This is like have a snake bite, right? And you're just sitting there like, well, you could pull the snake out and get rid of the venom, or you could just watch it pump more venom into you. All right? And you're just watching it pump more venom into you as those fangs are stuck in you. And you're like, why does life suck so much? Why does it hurt so much? Gosh, I wish I could make it quit. You can. The power is completely yours. Pull the snake out, or the head out, or whatever you want to call it, and get rid of it. Do it today. Do it tomorrow. Do it whenever you watch this video. If you're in this situation and this person is draining you, they're not going to change. They're not going to get better. They're not going to magically go, I'm tired of you spending thousands of dollars to keep me alive every year and me just not doing anything. I think I'm going to contribute today. They're not going to change because that's not who they are. And you keep hoping for them to change. You keep thinking tomorrow's going to be better. You keep thinking, it's going to be fine tomorrow, and pretty soon tomorrow turns into a week turns into a month turns into a year, and you're in the same spot you were today. Nothing's changed, and you just keep thinking, oh, it'll be better. No. Queen of Swords, 10 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, which is an independent card. The Fool is telling you, you need a new start bad, desperately bad. You need a new start today. I mean, this relationship, whatever it is you're in, has been over for a long time. There's no joy here left anymore. There's no reason to continue this pain and suffering. And I know you're the person who thinks, what'll happen to him if I throw him out? I'll feel bad. I'll feel guilty. I'll feel conscience. I won't be able to live with myself. Trust me, friend. You can't think like that. This person was living before they met you somewhere. They had a life. They can take care of themselves. They've been doing it for a long time. You can't live like this anymore. Life is hard enough as it is every single day without someone like this just making it worse. Get rid of them. Get out of the moon energy. You know exactly what to do now. Channel your inner empress and throw that person out. Emotions aren't part of this deal. You got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Both King and the Queen of Swords. Both are very non-emotional cards. They are cold. They are ruthless. They are business oriented. They are by the book rules. You have to stop letting your emotions win. Have to. Because then once you say, you know what, I'm just gonna do this, I'm gonna take care of it, I'm gonna start new, and then I can worry about the feelings later on. But by then, after I get my next paycheck and it's all mine and I pay my bills and I can afford stuff for me, I come home and the house isn't a complete disaster anymore. I don't have to, I can finally get a full night's sleep because they're not up all night on a computer dinging and dinking and making all kinds of noise in the next room, talking to who knows who and doing who knows what. I don't have to worry about them cheating on me anymore, or if they ever did, because they're gone. I don't care what they're doing anymore. You're going to feel a whole lot better after that initial breakup. All right? You will. You'll feel a whole lot better. You're going to dump the burden. The ten of Wands, you're going to throw it away. If you decide to do this, you're going to feel a whole lot better. But you have to do it. That's the problem. Tarot can't decide that you're going to do it. It's like, nope, that's the future. That's solid. That's perfect. That's what's going to happen. No, you have to. You know the energy. You see the energy. You feel it. You have to do. You can't just expect things to happen. Throw this person out. Call your friends, call your family, call whoever you need to get support, just in case they start screaming and hollering and throwing a fit. It's like, oh, we can work it out. And man, if you only told me, now you've probably mentioned it a few times. Don't fall for any of it. Be the Queen of Swords, be the King of Swords. Cut that stuff off and move forward. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. More swords cards. I mean, this has been in your head for a while. I feel like I've been talking to the choir. I feel like I've been, talking to somebody going, yeah, I'll do it. I'll get to it. One of you people who just decides that, yeah, I'll do it later. You procrastinate, and then you wonder why life doesn't get any better. Stop. Take care of this as soon as you can. That's the energy, that's the reading, and I know somebody out there really needs to hear this, and they really need to stand up for themselves. You have to. Even if it's the only time in your whole life you stand up for yourself, make it be this. Because you deserve a whole lot better, and you don't deserve to be treated like this anymore, used like this anymore. You don't deserve to be just beaten down into the dirt like this anymore. Okay? I'm rooting for you, man. Cheering for you. You can do this. Find your inner strength and use it. Your ancestors are going, come on, man, you don't deserve this. Let's go. Throw this demon out. That's what this person is, basically. They're kind of a demon. They're kind of a parasite, whatever you want to use. This is just not a good person for you to be living with, for them to be in your life. You don't need this person. And they've been in there too long. I'm telling you, the cards are telling you, the ancestors are probably screaming at you. And I bet you got friends and family who wonder what's wrong with you because you haven't thrown this person out. It's not their place to tell you what to do, but I bet they really wish that you would just do this. If they still talk to you anymore, maybe they can't stand your partner, so they just decide to get away from all of it and say, well, it's his life, their choices, you got to do you. I can't do anything about it, so I'm going to live my life. So, if they're still talking to you, that's probably what they're saying. Move on, move forward. Cut this person out. All right, I've rambled on enough, but this is just kind of one of those messages where I try to get it completely all the way through. I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it. Here we go. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, which is a little longer than usual, thank you for stopping by and watching. I try to upload every single day, so please think about hitting the old subscribe button and hit the like button if you liked it and helped you. Share the video if you think it can help somebody else, because sometimes people just need the words of a stranger to help them get a little bit of courage and confidence to do the thing they need to do. All right, a new life is waiting for you. It's not far away. All you got to do is take action. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.